Greetings, fellow crafters. 'Tis I, your Hello Queen, and three guesses where I went. Uh, uh, so this is going to happen again. We're going to do a field trip to Michael's because they've got lots of Halloween stuff out, and then we're going to come back and see what it was if we actually brought home. Be right back.
The pretty much right inside the door, we've got all the fall stuff here, all of the pumpkins. Some of those are huge. I wonder if they're all craft pumpkins. Don't know, but yeah, some of these are really great looking pumpkins. I really like them a lot. Over here, these ones for sure are craft pumpkins. I've dealt with them before. I've got a few that I've carved. I like having a whole bunch of pumpkins. Uh, Jack-o'-lanterns to me are basically the epitome of everything to do with Halloween, so I like having a lot of them. Some more fall stuff up there. There's Emily, and we've got displays of tiny little gourds here. Just continue around trying to find the Halloween stuff. Caitlin. Okay, more carvable pumpkins. These are smaller ones. Okay, yeah, this aisle is all fall stuff. I don't tend to put out a lot of fall stuff because, well, I tend to then turn around and put all the Halloween stuff out, so it doesn't stay up for very long. And then I kind of need a break between having all of the fall and Halloween tchotchkes. Oh, here we are. We've got Halloween. Oh, I love this section. This section was all very retro, very 50s, 60s, 70s kitsch. That kitty cat truck very nearly came home with me. It's very cute. I love it. These are all very pastiche old. Yeah, Emily spun that, so Mommy had to go read what it actually said. So that's why we're getting kind of a weird angle here on the camera. More retro. We got pillows and signs and candles. The candles are neat, but they're hideously expensive, so we did not get any candles on this trip. I have bought some new candles though. That's another video. Okay. All little brew stuff like this. And then we move into a section. Oh, no. First, we're going to look at the containers for trunk or treat. Trunk or treat's not really a thing out here, but it is kind of neat that they have that as an option. At least I've never seen it anywhere in southern Ontario. If any of you know of an area that does it, let me know. But this is all palmistry, uh, fortune tellery stuff. I liked all of this stuff. But a lot of this stuff I could probably make for myself for a fraction of what they're charging at Michael's. And I like Michael's for the craft supplies, but this stuff is always so expensive. That is a pretty wreath, though. I love the carnivorous plants. Yay! That pillow there reminds me of Soul's Colors from Diamond Art Club. The one with the butterflies. It's on my wish list. Oh, that's the wreath I like there with the purples. Of course, purples. True spell and curse removal. See, again, this is something I could make if I wanted to, and I don't want to spend Michael's kind of money on it. And we've got ravens and all kinds of gothic. And the lawn signs. The Beware Little Monster sign right there, we actually own and have for a few years. Ours is a little faded now, I think. We've called the kids monsters since they were in the womb, so it kind of tickled me the one year and we bought it with a coupon, because of course you do. All the skulls in every size and skeletons of every description, and those are very oversized skulls. Oh, baby dragons, doggies. I picked up one of those dogs from Dollarama. I guarantee you, Michael's, it costs like 5 times as much. Oh, there's the big carnivorous plant. Somebody posted to me about that, and I was looking at it. I'm like, that's really cool. I need to get one. And then I looked at the price here. It's like $239. No. No, we're not doing that. That's a really cool skull. I like that. And this house is kind of cool, but the sound and light show went on a little too long. You can see my mom in behind there. Mom almost likes Halloween as much as I do. And we've got lots of stuff. Yeah, we're waiting for it to finish, and it's not finishing. It's going on forever and ever and ever. And the pumpkin there also lights up and cackles at you. It's neat, but if you have all of your props going off at once, it becomes a mishmash cacophony that doesn't do anything to you. It doesn't do anything for you. I prefer to have a more cohesive soundscape for my things there. And then over here they have all the stuff for the tiny villages. And I have always kind of wanted to do one of these. Oh, the tacky tree! Um, my grandmothers, both sides, had the little porcelain tree, Christmas tree with the little lights on it for Christmas. And for some reason, we all started calling them the tacky tree. I don't know why. I think my mother's sisters didn't like it and thought they were tacky. So now they're just kind of a funny thing. The family and jokes, you get that. I did look at these tins, these little things. Those are little pumpkins, and there's gems there. It's like, yeah, those could be for cover minders, but they are kind of expensive, and there's a lot of them. If I had a business where I was making vast quantities, that might be something I would buy. But for just me, that's a little crazy. And all the little miniatures. These are mostly like $8.99 to $11.99, so they're kind of expensive for one-offs. There's a tacky tree again. I should have gone back and got the tacky tree. I really should have. I was thinking of picking up those little books to use for cover minders, but again, they're like $8.99 for the set of 3. That's a little much. That's a thing of bones, and the black one is bats. It's harder to tell on the camera. Yeah, Mom liked the purple wreath too. Big shock. And here is the Lomax set that they have up. I think it's Lomax. Lomax, my bad. I do love these. I would love to have a set, an area in my home to put them. My kids are old enough now that they wouldn't destroy it. But it's so much work and it's so expensive. I can't justify it. Cannot justify it. Oh, excuse me. I'm doing this voiceover kind of late. Can you tell? Um, okay. So they've got a big display of the carnival pumpkins over there. Right there is a cricket display that I noticed, even though that these I almost went back for. The whole cake topper type skeleton things I liked. There's a lot of stuff that was Bogo at Michael's, I noticed. Although I will admit I noticed most of the fact that it was Bogo in the video I was watching afterwards because I was too busy going, all the pretties. Countdown to Halloween. It's great. I want to make a big one of those. Put a spell on you, so now you're mine. These are all such classic Halloween stuff. Just love it. But I'm thinking with the cricket that I'm going to be getting, I can make so much of this stuff and make it exactly how I want it to fit my space. I'm so looking forward to this. I wish I'd picked up some of the scrapbook paper. Mom did pick up a pack, as you just saw there. That was her lifting up one of them. And I think we're transitioning to a new clip. Yep, we got more stuff here. Table runners and all kinds of neat stuff. A lot of that stuff you can get cheaper at like Walmart or Dollarama or that kind of thing. We do have some more crafty stuff. These are dies, I believe. And then up there we've got some Halloween glitter packs. Those are cool. That's there. And then we've got drinkware and party supplies, all that stuff. I don't tend to buy a lot of disposable party supplies. I tend to prefer to buy stuff I can reuse. And this was a section of ceramicware. And I think if they were priced a little bit lower and didn't have the battery operated lights in the bottoms of them, I probably would have walked away with one or two, or three, or four. I have a problem, guys. I'm sorry. Some kind of wood pieces. The wood pieces are actually one of the things I came for, and we'll get into that a little bit later. To decorate for yourself and have fun. Happy Halloween. Boo. All kinds of stuff. Love potion. It says on their danger, highly toxic, and the fine print on it. I thought that was hilarious. Another one I probably should have picked up. More of these ceramic guys. They're battery operated lights, and I have issues with battery operated lights for Halloween because you get enough of these things and you're constantly fighting with having to turn them off and on again constantly. And then they suck batteries and you're screwed. So I'm trying to get away from stuff that is more battery operated. There's Mom again. And we've got some crafting stuff. I love the dragon eyes. Now that I see them in this context, watching the video, I wish I had bought them. One of the kids has a hold of them. This is all very kid crafty related stuff on these gondolas here. And you're about to see what Caitlin got. She won the paddle ball. Oh, she's so excited. And these are all little amuse-bouche. These are all outdoor rugs. I do have a nice outdoor rug that I picked up last year in March. Only I go Halloween shopping in March. But yeah, these are all really good little crafts. I got some bracelets and necklaces and stuff like that. Things to keep the kiddos busy. I have a feeling I'll be buying more of these later. And this I really liked, and I actually may go back and get some more stuff from this section or maybe make some crafts. This is a very Victorian section, and the Victorian style is very death related with regards to the fact that for a large portion of Victoria's reign she was mourning her husband. So death ritual and death acceptance and all that stuff became very, very in vogue in Victorian times. This is a very fluffy, girly, macabre, in many ways, way of decorating for Halloween. I don't know if I'm going to have a whole lot of it, but some of it I really do love.
Wasn't that amazing? It was so awesome. We were in there looking through. I'm sure I probably missed some stuff that was there just because there was just so much of it and it was everywhere. But Michael's tends to be really expensive, so I didn't get there. What we went there for, I'm going to put up on the screen now, and we didn't find it. It is a paint for yourself advent calendar for Halloween. They didn't have one. I did get a SKU for it, so I can now look for it. But we did get some stuff, because we did.
You always
Giant bag. Yes. So I got a giant pumpkin. But I didn't just get one giant pumpkin.
Two. I will hold that one.
Yes, please do.
It's huge.
I got two. These are carvable foam pumpkins. I have smaller ones, but I've never bought the bigger ones because I've never seen them there when I'm there. And all of the pumpkins were Bogo. Buy one, get one. So they were a regular $34.99 Canadian, $29.99 US, and I got them Bogo. So that is those two. Those will be fun to carve later.
Oh my god. Can I choose the design for one of them?
Maybe.
Okay.
And then I bought
Cute thing.
this guy. When witches go riding and black cats are seen, 'tis blank number of days till Halloween. I've always liked this saying. I would like to eventually make a giant one for my front lawn, but we'll get there. But for now, I have one for in the house. This one was $19.99 Canadian or $14.99 US. So that was not too bad. And then the girls each picked up a craft for themselves to do. Little paddle ball. This is what Caitlin wanted. Yes, you can have something that will get some energy out. So this is $1.99 or $2.99 Canadian.
I picked up something that's a little more expensive.
And then Emily got this little pumpkins ornament that she can paint.
It's a little more expensive.
And it was $2.99 or $3.99. It's under $5, so it's close enough. So altogether, I spent $63 at Michael's. That was all I got. Like I said, just a little mini haul. And they gave me 30% off the calendar because I had a 30% off a single item coupon. And the pumpkins, as I said, were Bogo. So otherwise, we wouldn't have gotten two. And I'm glad that we continued to kind of circle around and look at it because we wouldn't have realized that they were Bogo. We picked the first orange one up pretty much almost as soon as we walked in the door. And one of the girls was carrying it around for the longest time, and then we noticed they were Bogo. It's like, okay, so we're getting a white one too.
Because the white ones are pretty.
So
I have seen pink ones around. I want to try color one this year.
they did have teal ones for the Teal Pumpkin Project. In case you've not heard of the Teal Pumpkin Project, I'll give you a slight overview of what it is. Basically, it is to help families with kids, families and kids who have primarily allergies, but any problems that might have to do with edible goodies at Halloween. It's probably gonna be less of an issue this year since it doesn't look like we're probably not going to get trick-or-treating. Here's hoping. But yeah, the idea is if you see a teal pumpkin, that house is handing out non-edible treats. They may be handing out non-edible treats in addition to edible treats. They may be handing out non-edible treats instead of edible treats, or they may have a non-edible option when you get there. But it's so that kids who have food allergies or are diabetic or something along those lines, celiac disease, can have more than just a handful of little things in their trick-or-treat bins. And since I prefer to have Halloween to be as inclusive as possible, everybody should be enjoying Halloween. Join my kingdom, please. I always make sure that my loot bags have both edible and non-edible treats, and I stay away from peanuts because that allergy can be so explosive. But that's everything from Michael's. I hope that you liked this video. Share with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm getting to have a nice little subscriber count. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.